Okay, this is our conformateur or conformator that we wanted to show you. This comes from clear back from Paris. So what this is it's just, you can see this is a round disc. This is a head shape and head size measure. So we have each one of these black walnut sticks that goes around, and that's what will actually the customer's head will slide into. Okay, and as it does so, it will push that out. And then what happens on the opposite side is here's all those, and you can see how intricate the woodwork was. All that black walnut was put into 90-degree angles, so all the way across. And then on the very top, you have this lid, and you open up this lid, it has all these little pins, and all these little pins, if this is calibrated correctly and adjusted correctly, all those little pins will show the shape of the head once a customer puts this on. So they put this on, this expands back, and so all those pins will pull back. And then what you do is you actually put a piece of paper on top, and you close that down, and then that will, and when you open that up, you'll have this piece of paper that has all the pins placed on it. And then you take, after that, you take this other tool, which when this is calibrated as well to the conformator or conformateur. So then what happens is you take that, you loosen up all these nuts, so these bolts or wing nuts, and then what that does is that releases the two pieces of wood that are clamping it down, releases those, and then you just adjust these out to match the pin that's on the pin holes that are on the paper. Once you have that matched, then you actually have, if these are all calibrated correctly, you actually have the actual shape and size and measurement for the customer's head. Okay, so, and then you take that measurement or that piece of paper, you can sketch a piece of paper on that, and then you take that, and that's what you're going to be making your block for, so you can fit the hat exactly to the head. So that's what this whole tool was for. This is probably the late 1800s up to 1930s that this was used. So that's our old tool there, and we're looking to get that something like that made in plastic. We obviously want to be able to capture the head measurement. We also want to capture the head shape, and then also kind of in addition to this, I want to get the head height to be able to measure that. So that's how they did it beforehand. I showed you the pieces of like a conformator that's made out of plastic, and that one has all the pieces. It's a more of a simplistic form than what this is, but it still works. But we want it to be able to work simply, and the clamping system should work. I like the clamping system to work just easily and quickly and be softer and gentler for the customer, so it's more comfortable for them. This one is where we'd actually take the measurement when this unit was on the customer's head. Then we'd clamp that down, get all the pins poking through the paper, and then that's so we'd automatically have that while it's on their head, and then we take off the paper, and then the customer takes that off their head, and then we have that. So anyways, and then you can see on the outside of the edge we actually have this spring, goes all the way around it, hooks into this little U shape of all the several pieces, which then connects into all of these wood pieces going up, and that's all the 90-degree angle that you see on there. And then you have this base form that goes all the way around. It's a marvelous piece, and all the engineering and handcrafted work that went into it is just amazing. So there we go.